The first time was just after Johnny got elected. Obviously I was shocked to begin with. It's not the sort of thing one reads about in the Daily Mail, but I believe that a wife has a duty to her husband. I believe in setting a moral example. When Johnny and I got married, I swore to love, honour and obey. And one can't just pick and choose which to live by and which to ignore, or else where will it all end? One needs to know right from wrong. It's as simple as that. And as the wife of a public figure, I am, rightly or wrongly, looked up to. So I said yes. It was just the horns at first, and mooing. I can't say that it did anything for me, but he seemed to enjoy it, and I couldn't see that it was doing any harm. They weren't even very realistic, not the first pair. Plastic. I think they'd come from some sort of joke shop. So you see, it was all very innocent, blameless. Not like the filth that we're constantly being bombarded with. That girl that was all over the papers last week, she probably doesn't know who half the fathers of her litter are. They're all different colours. It's all take, 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 and self, self, self with these people. They don't understand about giving, about selflessness. I know very well. Giving, service, these are the things that make life worthwhile. Johnny has his duty to his constituents, and I have my duty to him. And once one has started something, one simply must see it through to the end. So, when Johnny came to me and said very sweetly and lovingly that my wearing the horns whenever we were close wasn't enough for him anymore and he'd like to try something else, well, what could I do? He works so hard. He's under such pressure. He needs release, I suppose. So, of course, I agreed to the others as well. You see, Johnny comes from a farming background, and the way I see it, this is a way for him to get back in touch with who he really is. I would wear my horns, and the others, and Johnny, he has his nose ring. Not, you understand, the sort of thing one sees on a certain sort of person, but a proper British bull ring. It has dignity and tradition behind it, strength. John Bull is, after all, the very personification of our glorious nation. The strength to stand up for what one believes in, to hold the line, to say this far and no further. I think Johnny saw it as a way of honouring both Great Britain and our love. Killing two birds with one stone, you might say. Efficient. He's like that, you see. It's something of a burden to him, you see, his intelligence, his uncompromising nature. He'll always try and do the right thing, even if it ends up hurting him. So, when I began to enjoy our farmyard frolics as much as he did, then he was very happy for me and for us. But when, not to put too fine a point on it, I went beyond that point and I was enjoying it more, and then much more than he seemed to, well, as I say, Johnny's very understanding, generous, and above all, selfless. He knew, you see, even before I did, what it was that I would have to do. It was actually his suggestion. I was unwilling at first. I considered it would be some sort of adultery, but Johnny reassured me. It's not as if I'd run away and set up home with him. The bull, I mean. Johnny made me see it as just something that I had to do for my own peace of mind. He said if I didn't, I would always wonder. Regrets, he says, are a terrible thing. One must be strong enough to look life in the eye and not flinch. So, this weekend, we're going down to his family's place in the country. It's important, you see, for our marriage. Johnny will be right there with me the whole time, watching, helping. I don't know where I'd be without him. He's my rock.